Secret beach. What's the big deal with it anyways? You hear it all the time here. It's Belize's worst kept secret. But what even is Secret Beach? Let's get into it, guys. So Secret Beach is about 25-30 minutes northwest on the west side of the island from San Pedro town. It's a strip of beach that contains all these bars and restaurants, but it's really, really nice. So people go to Secret Beach to kind of party and hang out and spend their afternoons, and then they come back to town in the evening. So what's so appealing about Secret Beach? Why is it even a thing? Why not just come to the beach here in San Pedro? Well, for one thing, on the west side of the island there, you get these crystal clear blue waters. Like obviously the water here in San Pedro on the east side of the island is absolutely gorgeous. You got the coral reef back there. You get these like turquoise and blue. It's the same beautiful water, but the one defining difference is that on this side of the island in San Pedro, you get this seagrass that kind of washes up to shore. It's kind of pulling things in. So everything kind of eventually gets washed up here. And on the west side of the island, it kind of cleans itself. The ocean takes everything away, which gives these really mint, sandy beaches, like pure white sand and beautiful crystal blue waters. It's really something cool. And you just don't get that in town. So although it is beautiful, the seagrass can be a little unappealing at times. When I first got here in October, the beginning of October, I really smelled it. It smelled potent. And I was like, what is that? It smells like bad eggs. And they're like, yeah, that's a seagrass, man. And I don't know, in the coming weeks, I don't know if I got used to it or if the smell just disappeared, because now I've left and come back to the island, I don't smell it at all. So I think that's just kind of something that happens in certain months or weeks out of the year. And now we're into February, from December to February, I couldn't smell anything. So it seems like it's all right. But it does come with, if you're buying here, if you want to buy some seafront lots or land or, a resort, depending on your budget, if you're going to buy in town on the east side of the island, you're going to have seagrass to deal with. That's a maintenance cost. So there are people out here every day working to collect that seagrass and take it away. But you just don't get that at Secret Beach, and that's what makes it special. What's up, little man? Let's talk about the restaurants and the bars there. So it is a little kind of party strip. If you want to have fun, if you want to chill, you can go to Maruba's, chill on a lounge chair, or just, sit on the beach if you want. There's lounge chairs everywhere. You don't need to buy a drink to enjoy one, but at most places, if you want one, someone will come up to you and offer you, and they will come serve you in the water. If you're sitting at one of the tables in the water like they do at Blue Bayou, there's a whole bunch of them. You can go out there and play beer pong. They'll bring nachos and ceviche and, capichanas and margaritas, whatever you want. They'll bring it right down to you. So that's a cool thing about, Secret Beach. And that's why a lot of people spend their afternoons there when they come to the island on vacation. Makes it a really fun day, and then obviously they come back to the city at night. So it is a developing community. You'll notice on the drive to Secret Beach, you see a lot of undeveloped lands, a lot of cleared lots, and then you have some stuff under construction, and then you have like some houses, some real like cabañas popped up, some really nice, interesting, cool looking places. So those are popping up all the time, and that's because people are, developing around there because they realize that Secret Beach and everything that's going in there is going to be one of the main attractions of Ambergris Caye. So it is a developing community and is expected to continue to develop into the future. But with a developing community comes some hardships. For instance, you don't got hydro yet. There's no hydro down by Secret Beach. They don't have the infrastructure, they don't have the financing yet. It just doesn't make sense for these hydro companies to push power all the way out from town to Secret Beach. So you're looking at, independent septic systems and bottled water, which you're gonna drink anyways here, and solar power, or however you wanna go about your day. You don't really gotta worry about heating. If you want AC, you'll have to figure that out. So, If that's not for you, then you might not want to live near Secret Beach. If having a flushable toilet that doesn't just go down to a septic system that you got to get pumped out every couple months, you know, maybe Secret Beach isn't for you. It is definitely not for everybody at this point in time. But you know, people do live out there. There are communities being built, and you can see why. You can see the investment potential. You know, just even buy a piece of land and kind of sit and wait on it while other people are developing, or clean up the lots and build, even though you're not living there, can be a great investment opportunity. And guys, because there is less developed area, less cleared lots, you know, it's still earth, right? You still got all this bush, all these trees. So with that comes mosquitoes. And generally, the mosquitoes get really bad at 2 times during the day. At sunrise and for about an hour at sunset. So if you do live at Secret Beach, or you're even visiting Secret Beach, if you're just going out there for the day, you're going to want to get back to town before that sun sets, because those mosquitoes are pretty vicious. If you do live out there, you're going to want to go inside for about an hour at sunset. You can watch the beautiful sunset, but once it starts touching, you know, dipping beneath the ocean line there, you might want to get inside, because those mosquitoes are getting hungry. They want dinner. Obviously, there's ways to mitigate this, but my best suggestion would be just not to go outside during that, you know, twilight hour. Even during the day, if you are, you know, in a bushy area, you're gonna be doing this every once in a while. There's just mosquitoes, just how it is with the bush. Unless you're gonna clear a lot completely, you gotta share this planet with these suckers. And I'd say the last thing that might deter someone from living near Secret Beach right now would be its distance from town. Its distance from San Pedro. It's about a 25-30 minute golf cart ride. So if you need something from town, that's probably not available there, because there's not much infrastructure out there yet besides alcohol. You're looking at it like an hour round trip at least. It's off-grid, guys. There's less governing bodies out there. There's less cops. That's what Secret Beach is all about right now, until the next 5-10 years, when, you know, it could be the next San Pedro. It could be the next Tulum. It's gonna be, I can see it, man. It's gonna be a beautiful community out there. But as of right now, you're looking at an off-grid community that comes with off-grid community challenges, but also many positives as well, because, you know, that beach is just gorgeous. If I didn't have to come to San Pedro and there was a whole community out there in a town, I think I would be out there as well. You can, at the moment, there are cabanas that you can rent. There's Airbnbs and there's hostels out there. You can stay near Secret Beach. You have your golf cart. Just heed my warning. Other than that, you know, it's a beautiful place to be. So if that appeals to you, and what I've said doesn't completely deter you, then all the power to you. I'll be seeing you out there on a weekend for sure. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. If you like this kind of content, you know, feel free to subscribe. Hit that like button, really helps me out. And if you have any questions about moving to San Pedro, visiting San Pedro, or even purchasing property here, please reach out to me. I'll put my email in the description down below, as well as right here. Alright, take it easy.